Jeff Fedee says he is no longer the spokesman for the United Workers' Party government, a job he had vacated by the time his editorial on that government's performance was published. Fedee says it is a fact well known to his critics like star publisher Rick Wayne. The one-time government mouthpiece says his one-year contract was not renewed.
I have not been fired. I could not be fired. My contract had come to an end, and I said it was up for negotiation. The position right now is that, as far as my reputation goes, I will not go to work for the government again until I see a change, and a change reflected in what I have observed. It's not a demand that I think that Mr. Dubé should be back in the government, because I think that he seems to have the competence, and he was intimately involved as the architect of the development programs of St. Lucia. I will not go back until that becomes a reality.
Fedee says he spoke out because of national interest. It is the same reason he gives for his appointment with the government. He says the love of country is paramount.
The job of public relations officer for me is not as important as bringing to the fore to St. Lucians what the state of affairs is in this country.
So what will become of Jeff Fedee? He says he will concentrate on private interests. Fedee says he does not need to work for the government to survive.
I'm a financially independent person. I have my own small business. I have a real estate and small car rental company. I have been in St. Lucia, back in St. Lucia for 19 years. I've never worked for anybody. It is only this 1 year that I figured that I could give my services to the government. So to ask me what next, I have always continued in the pursuit of my private enterprise.
Jeff Fedee has laid down his terms. He will not return to the civil service unless the government returns Osbert Dovey to his post as Economic Affairs Minister. He says his demands are not influenced by the Prime Minister, who he respects, but rather by his need to be a voice for the silent masses that still support the party but need a reason to believe. Carmi Joseph, HTS News, Channel 4.